Oh, well, I'm looking yellow. What the hell? I think it's what's it? I'm losing my English now. Color balance, whatever it is, Kill. How's everyone doing? Everyone good? Hello, News Guy. Good evening. Welcome in. I need to sort this out. White balance, set that to. I don't know why it goes to auto. I always turn off auto every time. It's always like, oh yeah, do you want to put auto on? I'm like, no, turn it off. Keep it off. I look like what's the thing where you look like a Simpsons character? I can't remember. Good evening. Hello. Kidney disease. That one. How is everyone doing? I am actually dying. It is stupidly hot. I was thinking about actually streaming last night, but it was so damn hot, and I was like naturally oiled up. Like it was just like I felt like I was melting. I was like, ugh, just absolutely disgusting. In Florida, yeah, it's I don't know what it is in freedom units, but it was like it's hitting at least 37, 38 degrees Celsius every day. Jaundice, that's the one. Yeah, jaundice. That's the one I was thinking about. JP was way cooler. No. I don't know what it is, but I don't know how, but I happen to live in the town that very frequently makes national news for being the hottest place in mainland Japan. And I don't... Why? Like, even areas that are further north than here are like a couple of degrees cooler. 36 degrees inside or outside? Outside, but like the house heats up throughout the entire day. So it's actually warmer in here than it is outside right now. So, yeah. It's kind of nasty. Changli cosplay next? No, I don't think so. Yesterday there was a tsunami warning. There was a earthquake around in the Russian area, I think, and then it's like 8.4, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, and for a lot of the Japanese coastline got a tsunami warning. I live in an area which is like stupidly protected from tsunamis, typhoons, landslides, floods. I'm like in terms of like natural disasters, I am really, really safe. So I'm fine. But like I said, my heart goes out to all those that have been affected. It's not a good situation. So yeah. How is JP? JP about what? Like in general, or depends. Like some people are having sex right now, so they're really good. And I'm guessing some people are on their deathbed. So it depends on who you're asking. Right. So, 1 second. Browser. What? Hi. So I wanted to look at the Japanese opinion, Japanese perspectives on the latest 2.5 minigame. From what I've seen so far, and I had seen this before, but like this guy sent me a tweet earlier, which like made me like look a bit deeper. I thought it was just maybe people in my orbit, but from what I've seen, and I need to look more just to make sure, Japanese players really don't like the 2.5 Phantasma Dreamland event, which is kind of unfortunate, you know? The Dreaming Deep event, extra info on our world. Highly advanced society that can go to space and colonize planets, only to be met with by a more advanced unknown language that led to the lament and end of the world, leaving behind a man-made moon and oracle engines to guide civilization to go beyond the etheric sea to find treasures in the moon, while containing an ancient Thenodian in the Somnoir. Again, I have no idea if that's actually true canon-wise or if it's just part of the Dreaming Deep. No, I'm Bidex. I'm not talking about the Dreaming Deep. I'm talking about the Phantasma, the 2.5 Phantasma event thing. 1 second. If I can, Asagiri. One that was sent to me earlier today was this one here. I follow this person. They follow me. We're mutuals. I'm talking about this event here. This one. For real, why GP players don't like Dreamland? Well, we're going to find out. Like I said, I've seen some people say that they weren't really too interested in it, but then I thought maybe it was just like people in my orbit of things. And despite what everyone or anyone says, whenever I make a video about what does Japan think about so-and-so, I do not put my personal opinions into that video. I do not go out and, as some people accuse me of, cherry pick comments to prove my or a point. I just don't. I just look at what I've seen and give my opinions. If there's a thing that I've not seen, then I haven't seen it. But I spend like hours and hours and hours looking at comments, looking at tweets, looking at quote retweets and all sorts of things to find out what does Japan actually think. And if I see an overwhelming thought or overwhelming opinion, I'll present that opinion. Of course, Japan is not a monolith, just like anyone else, like America, England, Europe, like no one's a monolith. So you will have various other opinions. Like you'll have maybe, if I say, oh, Japan doesn't like this, you'll find a few people that do. And if I say that Japan loves this, you'll find a few people in Japan that don't. That's just quite obvious. But when I make my video, I give like the general, the more general, this is the main opinion of things in Japan, and I present that. If it is a more 50-50 split, like it was with the whole Heavens Burns Red fiasco thing. Like, it seemed when I watched the I don't know if you guys have seen it. There was a developer live stream just a couple of days ago, and that one, it seems like about 2/3 not happy, like looking from the chat anyway, and 1/3 were willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. And then if it's something like that, then I will of course give that perspective. But yeah, that's the point. So Japan is not a monolith until Chisa appears in game. True. You're taking majority and generalizing it. I mean, yeah, but not in the sense of like of anything that might, like, malicious. Like, if I was going to get into the weeds of every individual opinion, I'll be making like 3, 4, 5 hour videos, and I don't really have the time nor energy to do that. So I just give the general. Yeah. I know what you meant, Zal, but the thing is, Zal, some people will take that maliciously. Some people will mean that maliciously, should I say? Generalize with my own biases? You are kidding, right? Right. So I wanted to look on whatever I can find. I did a search for the Dreamland. I did a search for Wuthering Waves Dreamland up here. 1 second, please. To find any videos I can see of maybe if someone's made a video about it, or there's a stream here with Yomi, which got a lot of views, but only like 2 comments in there with nothing to do with it. The only video I could find that actually had something to do with the Dream event here, the Dreamland event, was actually this one. Which one is it? Not this one. It was this one here. 9,500 views from Netsuji Toryu. And they're just talking about how people are saying that it might be a little bit difficult. It's like, they're talking about the last event here. I was mainly interested in the comments because Toryu doesn't really ever say, oh, this is good or this is bad. So there's no real point in watching that. And also, it's all like AI, like 1995 Microsoft Sam level AI voice, like not even the good voice, like really, really bad voice. It's kind of gets grating to listen to, I'll be quite honest. So what I did is I looked through here, and I've got another website here, which actually you can put the video link in here, and it will actually sort the comments out by ones that got the most likes. And the most likes so far is like 19, so it's not really a good sample. We will look through the Twitter comments in a moment. But yeah, Nico, as far as I understand it, and maybe Newsky or someone else can tell me if I'm wrong about this. Nico is kind of dying, I'll be quite honest. And when it comes to Wuthering Waves on Nico, not really a presence there. We can have a look later if you'd like. But the last time I checked, and Nico is such a fucking clusterfuck of a website to navigate. I'm not even kidding. It's just as bad as, guys, have I told you this before? What the most, well, one of, or if not the most visited website in Japan to this day, besides google.com. Okay, 1 second. Most viewed website in Japan. Top websites ranking in Japan. I don't. I'll look for. I'll check the other one. So yahoo.co.jp. This one up here says Google first, and then Yahoo. So yahoo.co.jp is still the most visited website in the world, right? And then if you go down here, you've got Docomo, Twitter there, Rakuten. Rakuten's a fucking shit show. If I just go to let me just show you. Go to the website. Not that one. Yahoo.co.jp. This is what it looks like. This is what the most, besides Google, this is what the most visited website in Japan looks like now. Like, right now. Right now. Right? And as you saw on the other one, I showed you Rakuten as well, right? Let's go to This is, besides Amazon, this is the biggest online shopping site in Japan, and it's a fucking nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Like trying to find anything on this site is an absolute goddamn nightmare. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Like, it's just so damn bad. Like, and then when you go to a page, oh, this looks good. You're inundated with, I just want to look at the thing I clicked on. I just clicked on that thing on the hairdryer thing there. I don't need it. My wife needs it. I was looking at it earlier. I get, this is the page you're sent to once you're looking for, oh, that was cool. Like, where you can buy it like here, but it's like, I want to see the details of the thing that I'm looking at before I pay for it, right? Like, can I scroll? No. It's, oh, there's something there. Okay, but where's the actual information on the thing that I wanted to, okay, got price there. Cool. I'm still scrolling. I don't know what the fuck it is. Where? It's got all this. Can you show me? What's this? What's this? What is this? Okay, where's the information? Give me finally a little bit of information. Thank you very much. It's not a hairdryer. Sorry, it's a cooler, not a hairdryer. It's a handheld cooler thing. Sorry, I was looking at a hairdryer the other day. This is a handheld cooler. Finally, some information. Jesus Christ! And these are the most visited websites in Japan. Yeah, it's a handheld fan thing, like because it's stupidly hot. Like I've got this like neck thing here, but I don't really want to use it right now. Sorry, I was looking at a hairdryer the other day. I thought it was the same thing. It's the same kind of shape nowadays, really. I do need a hairdryer. No, I don't. Like, absolute shit show. And these are the most commonly visited websites in Japan to this day. So, yeah. It's difficult. That's why Nico Nico Doga. Okay, so this is that website. This is Nico Nico Doga. Nothing really going on, I'll be quite honest. It's just not as bad, but like trying to find stuff. I hate it when they have all this the text stream across the video. It's like it's so obnoxious. Like I'm searching for like Wuthering Waves right now. 724 views, 972 views, 1,114 views, 1,886, 1,767. Yeah, there's nothing really going on here. If I can search by 1 second. This is, well, it's already searching by popularity over all time. Yeah, there's nothing on here. There's nothing on here. The UI, Japanese UI is still stuck in 1990. It did. It went mainly to either Bilibili and YouTube. Most of it is on YouTube now. So yeah, that's why I've not bothered looking on Nico Nico Doga, because there's nothing there. Yeah. And so when I looked on here, I was looking for like what people are saying about the event. I've gotten here. This one's saying because the video is talking about how it's a little bit difficult to clear to get the last one. That's what they said anyway. They said it's better if you just use if you only use Devour. This is like combination or fusion here, as in like fusing things together. I think it's the kanji being used for Devour. Then it's easy. This one here says, I just tried it out and fueru hodo, like shaking to the point of shaking. It was so boring to the point of shaking. It was so boring to the point that I was shaking, shivering. This one's saying that the fusion one is the Devour one is the easier one. Just boring. Just stuff like that, really. Don't get angry, just listen to me. It was so boring I wanted to die. So that's about really all I can find on that page there. So on the YouTube side of things, there's not really any like comments to look at. There's nothing really being said on 5chan. I've looked, and I don't want to look on that on stream because certain advertisements can get me demonetized, and I'd rather not risk that. But I've looked on there. This is a case of just trust me, bro. But please just trust me, bro. Nikki Nikadoga doesn't really have anything because fuck that. So I wanted to. I saw this post here. This was their opinion, but of course we're looking at the Japanese opinions on there. This person here, Asagiri, says that they just don't understand what is the points to have fun. What I'll just translate it. I absolutely don't understand what we're supposed to enjoy about this. Yeah, that one. This one can speak better English than I can. Have you looked into the percentages of how many people even like leisure events? Would there be a where would I look for that information? If there was a place where I could look for that information, I would. But every time when I look for information on events such as like the Cube event, again, people say that I'm pushing my personal opinions on this. I don't think I am. But when I was looking for the Cube event, the anniversary Cube event, I was seeing very, very similar comments to this. It was like a split of, yes, the cubes are cute, but this event is absolute fucking ass cheeks. So, but whenever I said that, oh no, you're just pushing an agenda. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I was happy to have leisure events since moon chasing. I guess I'm in the minority. I think there's been more than enough leisure events, no? Personally. Like, we have virtual crises once every 3 or 4 patches or something like that. And we just had, again, the anniversary stuff too. So let me just read through this here. Dreamland, the most incomprehensible event in Wuthering Waves so far. Seabed was only slow paced. I'm guessing that's the lowest tier. But what you were doing was clear, whereas this is... Seabed, 1 second. Yeah, it's a different thing. Whereas this one here is just tap 5 times speed, tap 5 times speed, and repeating the process for several phases in one stage and then doing it for multiple stages. And this was my opinion. Again, taken to the other event, this was my opinion and what I'd seen very often for the QB event, where it's like basically just switch character, spam echo, switch character, spam echo, switch character, spam echo, repeat, win. It was very repetitive, very fucking boring. Yeah. Is it that bad? Boring is the word. No. Not even casual. Not even casual. Because for example, let's say, the card event, the one that's like a permanent event here, the Peaks of Prestige. That one's a more casual event, right? But I think a lot of people have said that that's at least somewhat more fun than this. And it's really weird that we have this like conflating the two things of casual to fucking boring. Newsflash, casuals don't really enjoy boring events. In my opinion, anyway. You know? And the same thing, like, in my opinion, and we will look at the other tweets in a moment, I really think that Kuro, or at least the Wuthering Waves side of Kuro, whatever it is, really, really struggles with mini events. I feel like they really, really struggle with mini events. And I don't know why. I am really thirsty. That splashed in my face. I don't know what it is. Yeah, they should just give us more Elusive Realm. Like, what's going on with... Why haven't we got Elusive Realm yet? I also think their echo skills recently are lacking as fuck, especially the forecasts we tend to use as main echoes. Dude, I've been saying the same thing. The echo system, it's a very, very good idea for a system, and it's got the bones, pun in there for those that understand Japanese, it's got the bones to be a very, very good system, but it is extremely underutilized. Like, extremely underutilized. And yeah. Yeah, the 100 HP mode in Elusive Realm, that's the one I really enjoyed. So, but I don't want to editorialize too much. I'll do a search for Wuthering Waves and Dreamland, and we'll just look through all of the tweets, shall we? I'll just close that. Close that. We don't need these anymore. So, Mecho Dreamland. All right. This is the one we just looked at. I'll just go for latest. Should I go for top first or latest? I'll go for latest first. Okay, so let's see. Summer events, that they haven't done any summer events from the Xenozone Zero, Genshin, or Wuthering Waves. The Dreamland event is different from what I imagined, and that they haven't done it at all. They're complaining about they don't have enough pulls, and they're trying to get the violin for Lova. All right, let's have a look. Again, this is the process that I would usually go through by myself off stream. So I'm sorry if this would be boring for you, but we're gonna talk through it as well. But I will try to do this. But this is literally just what I do off stream. I'm just doing it on stream, so I don't get anyone saying, "Oh, you're cherry picking." So this is gonna be my evidence to say, no, I'm not. Oh, they really don't like this. They really don't like this. They're saying, Wuthering Waves, listen up. You shouldn't be putting effort into super shitty events like Dreamland. A genuinely awful event. Nobody's benefiting from it. So they don't like it at all. They were saying, Kusoibe, like a stupidly shitty event. So they really don't like it. This is the one that we just read through. So I'm going to skip that. This one here is Wuthering Waves. I tried my best at the recent event. Damn, they got a lot of things in there. So they're saying, so there's some people that are doing like just trying to find out how far they can get, but the ones that are actually giving their opinion, they're saying, yeah, this fucking sucks. A chibi survival event would rock. Fuck you. How about no? 106 days. I think I saw someone like 112 or even further than that. You know what event I want them to bring back that I really, really enjoyed? I can't remember what it. Oh, fuck. I reached it. I found out. I looked at the name before, but I can't remember what it is. It's where you get transported to another version of the overworld, right? And you go from like one pocket of enemies to another pocket of enemies, and then you open chests to get buffs, and then you get all these. You got like get as many in a certain amount of time. You got to like defeat the bosses. Does anyone remember that? The one that I'm talking about. Like, I really, really feel that they should do that, but make it well, first of all, more difficult, and make it multiplayer as well. Does anyone remember that? Mini roguelike, yeah. That was really, really fun. That one had a lot of potential. Banner Never Falls? No, not Fantasy of a Thousand Gateways. No. Battle Simulation? I think it was Battle Simulation. Yes, it was. I think it was. If it's the one I'm thinking of, where you go like last time it was the Arena City area with the dragon sort of thing, Dragon of Dirge, and you just go from one area to another, like little pockets of like strong like red enemies. That was pretty good. I like that. That was really fun. They already have parkour in game, just make it into events, and I find it cool. Yeah, I think they should really, if they're going to make a parkour event, make an actual parkour event. Like an actual, like, challenging one. I'm surprised they don't do more events like, you know, in 1.0 where you got that thing where you're supposed to get onto the box, you're supposed to run double backflip onto the box and do that like several times. Why don't we have more of those? Like those kinds of challenges. Like, that's pretty fun. Yep. So, let's look at here. This person's saying that, well, they're saying it's a bit difficult to get the final reward on this. That's all they're saying here. So this is going to more what we saw on the YouTube side, saying it's a bit difficult. because small indie company don't have funds. Yeah, we got to give them a break, you know. This person saying that they're just going to do a bit of the Dreamland. Nothing really said there. This is just a Twitch. Come watch my stream. Like, okay, cool. Let's have a look. I finished reading the main story of Wuthering Waves, but what kind of mood am I supposed to be in to play the Dreamland? Well, Dreamland Shackles, the Dreamland next. They didn't really like it, I don't think. Since even looking during the survey, Kuro would know if people really didn't like it or find it boring or whatever after real numbers. Yeah, Falolo, the thing is, we don't have access to these numbers, so I'm just going from all the information that I can find on hand. And I know you. This is another thing as well that I know this is not what you're saying. You kind of are, but not really. But people will often say like, "Well, yeah, but Kuro knows the real answers anyway. So why are you bothering looking at information? Like, if they could give us that information, then I would look at that. But for the time being, I'm going to look at the publicly available information. So I'm looking at the general consensus of opinions online, as well as poll rates, like which banners do well, which banners don't do well, that sort of thing. It's just looking at publicly available information and making reasonable assumptions. Just because it's not definitive doesn't mean it isn't usable. You know? They should make an event all for Kakuro. I've been saying that for not that. I've been saying for ages now that they have the Somme Noir Labyrinth. They should refresh the Somme Noir Labyrinth. Just cycle through different characters. You know? They don't even have to do like hour-long things. They could just do like 20-minute, 30-minute sections for each character. They don't even have to voice it. I mean, it'd be better if they did, but I wouldn't mind even if it wasn't voiced, just personally. But they need to make more use of the things, of the tools that they have. Somewhere Labyrinth's story is finished. It continues dreaming deep. That part, yes, but like you could always just say, you can always bring out a lore reason saying, "Oh, there's more dreams here," you know. Just got to use your mind and be a little bit more creative. Twitch thing, cool. Yeah, they're saying that the event here, the Dreamland event is just not interesting at all. It's making them feel tired. You're not going to translate it for me? Fine, fuck you. Again, just trust me on this one. This 面白くなくて眠くなる. So it's so boring. I'm getting tired. They're saying that they just finished it, so good for them. They're saying that they did the event and they got all the rewards, but it just was not fun at all. I really haven't found anyone that said it was fun. Finished the Dreamland event. They said it was a bit better than the card battle event. Well, much better. So they didn't like the card battle event, but they liked this more. Okay, so that's kind of like a double-edged sword, saying it's not really good, but it was better than the card battle event. This person here is just saying that they're not really sure if they want to do the event because it was like giving the spoilers because they haven't done the story yet, but they need to get the Astrite, so there's nothing really been said there. I had a fair bit more fun with it than I thought we would. It was very repetitive. Very, very repetitive. This person here is saying that they've done all the stuff that they need to do. They've done the Dreamland event, all that, and they've also done the gateways, 1,000 gateways. This person's here saying that it's just easy to clear through if you use all the fusion, like the Devour characters, Devour echoes. Okay. The mini event currently happening in Wuthering Waves, the Dreamland of Fairy Tales, the Phantasma Dreamland. it feels a bit like that management thing from the Harmonic Waltz, if that's the right name, in Genshin Impact a while back, which is kind of funny. The chibi style fluffle? Ah, not fluffle, Flova. Chibi Flova is very cute. This person here is saying that the event is a kusoibe, like a shitty event. Can Wuthering Waves only make such crap events? I'm just reading what they're saying, Hannah. I'm just reading what they're saying. If I live through the anniversary, I can live through this drought. The anniversary was fucking dog shit. I'm sorry, it's just the way I feel about it. Okay? People that enjoy it, people to the ones that are critical of it, like 0.05. Okay, that's really bad. Wuthering Waves, the Phantasma Dreamland finished. When it comes to mixed reviews, it's about the ratio of praise to criticism is 0.05 praise to 99.95% criticism. I'm worried it might be the highest proportion of critics ever. But it's just that past memories are being glorified. And maybe it's always been like this, I thought, period. So this person here is saying that this person's experience of what they've seen online is also very similar. They haven't really seen anyone praising this event. I'm going to say this, they only know how to cater to hardcore players. It's like... people are going to get so fucking pissed off. My experience so far is that if there's a chibi involved, it's a shit fucking event. That's just my opinion. Have you noticed that all the mini events that don't involve chibis have been pretty fucking good? Again, this is my opinion here. All the ones that have involved chibis have fucking sucked. I'm just sorry. And no, it's not that I'm a chibi hater. Like, Wicked, you saw my intro. I fucking love the chibified card Thea. I think For Love It looks absolutely adorable. But whenever it comes to these events, whenever they've got a chibi in the event, it's a fucking shit event. I'm sorry. It's just the fucking way it is. I'm sorry. I can't say it in any other way. Oh god. What if they're cube shaped? Like, seriously, I would love to have one of those cubes as a pillow. Yeah? Just imagine like having a pillow, like a marshmallow, you know those marshmallow pillows? Imagine like a marshmallow pillow, but one of those cubes. Those would sell really well. Right? But the cube event fucking sucked. They had some interesting power mechanics, but the actual event itself was just very, very repetitive and boring. So, but again, this is not about my opinion. That is my opinion, but let's continue looking at this, shall we? I know that every time, guys. Sorry, I just need to say this one last thing. When I said it on Twitter a while back as well about the anniversary events, about the whole Q event and all the chibi events fucking suck. I got hated on. I got so much shit. And I'm like, all right. All right. They just suck ass. PGR got card game and some other chibi stuff like chess game. Yeah, let's not get into it. Again, PGR's PGR. Yeah. Rhythm games, they could do something with rhythm games with Shikona. In fact, if they made like a Stepmania rhythm game, like actual good one, not just like boom, boom, boom. I'd like an actual challenge in these rhythm games. All right, if they like brought out one of those, that would be pretty fucking cool. Don't let Kuro do a rhythm game? Why not? Why y'all booing at me? I'm right. I mean, it really was a case of that. Well, in my opinion. Okay. How far did they get? No, they didn't say. They said that they finished the entire event. They didn't really say if they enjoyed it or not, so I can't really say on that one. Well, your opinion just sucks. Well, your opinion sucks. Because they'll just add chibis in. No, like if they actually make a good Stepmania like game in Wuthering Waves, I don't care if they have like a chibified Shakona as the mascot for that game. If they actually make an actual good one, I would enjoy that. Guitar Hero style Wuthering Waves OST? Yes, absolutely. Falolo, what's that? Let's have a look. Disco Panini? Oh, this is Orbs. Orbs fucking suck. Okay. No, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking like, I've got a mute because I don't know if this is copyrighted or not. I don't know if this is a good example. I mean like something like this. Like actual challenges. This is kind of easy to be honest, but like an actual, something like this, just Dance Dance Revolution. Yeah, Stepmania is like the Dance Dance Revolution for the keyboard. Make an actual decent one, like actual fun, challenging one. Cytus 2. Oh my god, I love Cytus 2. Fuck yes. Oh yeah, they could even have chibis dancing in the background. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. They can have chibis dancing in the background as long as they make it like this. Or Cytus 2. Cytus 2 is fucking sick. I don't know how they do that for PC or PlayStation though, to be fair. That would be after like mobile only, so that's the downside of that. But Cytus 2 is fucking sick. What's Yo, Animax, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Right. So, yeah. They have to bring in new developers to know how to make a rhythm game. Well, they've got the money. They're making a lot of money, especially from the Kartithia banner. Just put it that way. That's a point. I actually want to check. How has the sales been for Lover? Ooh, well, to be fair, she's just come out about a week ago. For Lover is currently the last place of this year. Lupa is in 9th place. I already know that the 10th place is Shorekeeper. The Shorekeeper we run 10th place. Yep. 9th place, Lupa. Where's 8th? 8th. Not 8th is Phoebe. 7th is Brant. 6th is Cantarella. 5th, oh, I just saw it. 5th up here was Shakona. Shakona did pretty well. 3rd, I think, is down. No, not that one. 3rd was 4th was Rochia. To be fair, Rochia's banner was basically a Jinshi banner. 3rd was Carlotta. 2nd was Zani. Where is it? Zani. 2nd was Zani, and first by an absolute landslide was Kartithia. They made so much money on that. Yeah. But yeah, For Lovers sales are not looking all that good, I'll be quite honest. Not at this point, anyway. Yeah, Shikona is a really good character. I like Shikona. I like a lot of the characters. Right, let's continue looking on here, shall we? Meta is always number 1. Well, I'll get into it later. This is just talking about like announcing a live stream. Oh, okay. They're just saying that they didn't really understand it. They just left it alone. They haven't really done anything. Wait, no. Wait, what is? What haven't they done? Hochi? Wakarang to Hochi? Oh, the bond links. Oh, okay. Right. Maybe something like this. What's that? Again, I've got it on mute. Oh, yeah, they could absolutely do that. Oh, absolutely. They could do that. Wait, isn't this mainly from, like, Idolmaster? Don't they have, like, some of these in some of the Idol games? I think this is, like, exactly the same kind of playstyle that they have in, like, Idol games, too. That seems boring. Yeah, I mean, I would prefer Stepmania, like a Dance Dance Revolution. Yes, that's Idolmaster. I thought it was, yeah. So, guys, believe it or not, I know my gacha games. I'm running out of ice. Was Hatsune Miku Diva the first one? I didn't know that, actually. Because mainly I'm just not really interested in Hatsune Miku. Ooh. So this person's... Okay, this person here is saying what we were just saying earlier. Wuthering Waves. Not just about the Phantasm Dreamland event, but you're an open world, right? Why are there only events that ignore the game's own strengths and elements? Since Lupa, I've lost the desire to even follow the story. And it's become... 1 second. And it's become a game just for grinding through new content. No echoes to collect, no strict selection, no farming. Strict selection here is farming, by the way. No base units, no materials. This part here, I do not agree with. Well, this is their opinion. This one is just flat out wrong. No, guys, to be fair, this is their opinion, because you can't say if you're like excited or not. That's their opinion, and I don't agree with that opinion, but that is their opinion. This one here, this last line is like just flat out wrong. Like, I'm not means like be a white knight. You guys know I'm not a white knight for Wuthering Waves of all fucking things, but yeah. Again, this one's also complaining about the event. Naruto, what the well, Wuthering Waves, the fairy tale, the Phantasm Dreamland. This kind of half-baked, overly long and boring content is why it's no good, you know? Seriously, it's just plain annoying. How big is the FGO 10th anniversary event over there in Japan? I heard tickets are live. Oh, FGO is still crazy big. Oh, guys, a bit of a teaser. I have been working on a video. It's about 24 minutes long, I think. And it goes through the history of mobile game writing in Japan. And not just mobile game writing, but just like mobile gaming in Japan. Like how, like what were the first games played on mobile in Japan? What were the big ones? Their impact on the industry, even to this day. And some people said, oh yeah, FGO, no. There were like at least 3 or 4 other games before FGO that were like milestones that you guys might not even know. That you probably don't even know. In fact, no, one of them you do know. But yeah. And it's like a mini documentary type thing. It's just part 1. I've got a part 2. And what it is that I found this article. That was written by someone that's been in the game writing industry for about, at this point, almost 20 years. And they wrote it in conjunction with other people, other big names in the industry. including the CEO of Qualia Writers, Qualia Writers Inc. They're the people that were behind, say, like Chain Chronicle and also Onmyoji. And they've got people that worked on Grand Blue Relink, people that worked on Uma Musume, Fate Grand Order, also a thing. Basically, this article I found is a deep dive. It was a deep dive, right? And I made that into a video. You guys are going to love it. If you're actually interested in like the history, if you actually want to learn some shit, you want to know the history of stuff, you're going to enjoy this video. And it's going to be out on, I'm going to post it. I'm going to set it for release. It's already edited. It's already good and ready to go. I'm going to post it. It's going to be posted on Saturday evening. And this is just part 1. I've got a part 2 of how the industry has changed since COVID, basically, since the 2020s. So from 2020 to now. So it goes through everything, including Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Uma Musume. I don't think it really mentions anything to do with Wuthering Waves because it's a bit too new for that, but you're going to really enjoy it, I think. If you actually want to learn some shit, watch out for that. So, anyway. So this one's here is just saying that they finished it. They're saying here the last part of the mission was just basically a game based on luck, and it was like really, really tiring. They didn't like it. Okay, this person here is saying that they enjoyed it. Okay, it's the first one I've actually seen that someone says that they actually enjoyed it, besides the one person in chat. Well, this is a streamer, so of course they're gonna. To be fair, this is a streamer, so yeah, they're gonna say that. Thanks for joining the Wuthering Waves stream, y'all. The Dreamland Fairy Tale, the Dreamland event was crazy fun, like endlessly awesome. I ran out of coins in some spots, but it's exciting to know there's still much to play with, right? So I would take this opinion here with a grain of salt. They played the Dreamland event for 3 hours, so I'm guessing they enjoyed it. This person here played for like almost 100 days. Oh, they got to 91 days. They want to go for 100, they said. I think I have never seen a Japanese streamer being critical of any game they played. Never. News guy. Okay, anyone that watches Japanese streamers, please let me know if I'm wrong on this. And not even just streamers, but just like Japanese content creators in general, in like the gaming, like the gacha gaming sphere. Because I know there are some that are outside of that, like say like Nakaido and also Kabitsu no Hito. But in like the gacha sphere of gaming, for the most part, they're boring as shit. When it comes to, no, what I mean is, commentary on things that are happening in the game is just lacking. Reactions are fun sometimes, like say like Yomi when she goes like crazy, or like Sarah when Sarah's like gets really flustered, like absolutely adorable. I love that, great there. But when it comes to like actually finding opinions, like actual opinions of things, not just like yay or oh no that's so sad. Like I mean actual opinions, like I like this for this reason, or I don't like this for this reason. When it comes to actual opinions, they don't say shit. They don't say shit. And it's really fucking tiring. That's what makes it so difficult to make my what does Japan think about thing. There's several who do. Okay, Fololo, send me links to those that do it like regularly, yeah? It's very, I'm speaking very specifically about the gacha. Like I said, Nakaido and also Kabitsu no Hito and other people like them, they will do that, and they have done. I really appreciate them because they do give actual opinions. But a lot of the others, like say for example, Neremero, nothing really there. Magodo head, nothing. Again, reactions are really, really fun and really interesting to watch. I think they're cute and all sorts of things, but I'm trying to find... Kassen is so fucking boring. Oh my god. Every Kassen stream I have watched, he is so boring to watch. His chat is more interesting to watch than he is. I'm not even kidding. I remember, which one was it? I think it was the 2.1 or 2.2 live stream for that he was doing for Kassen. And he was pretty much silent throughout the entire thing. It was like... And then when something happens on the stream, it's like... Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Say something! Do something! Jesus Christ, you boring bastard! He's now playing Wuthering Waves. Good for him. I hope he actually says something other than like... Eroine! That's all he says. And then his chat goes, Edo, 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 Edo. He's so fucking boring. I don't even know how he got to be as big as he is, but he's so fucking boring. Yes, it really is. He says nothing. Nothing. I'm not beefing with him. It's just like I think he'd agree as well. I think he'd like say, "Yeah, I don't." But he's so boring to watch. Right. 1 second. Twitch. I'm gonna look for Kassen now. Is he streaming right now? He is streaming right now. What's he? Oh, that's so good. Perfect. That's normal. All right. Can I find his past VODs? I want to find the VOD where he's like playing through the story. Is this playing through the story? No, it's not. Where's him playing through the story? It's been a while. Can't find it. 1 second. For this one here, maybe he's just locked in. Fair. Fololo. Fair. But when he's playing through the story, so... League of Legends, Magic the Gathering, Shadow, blah, 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 Zero, Magic, cool. Okay. Is this it? Okay, let's have a look. And he just like lean back and he's like, he says fucking nothing. I can send you a link to this if you like. You can watch for yourself. You can watch for yourself if you'd like. But yeah, boring. Is that true of his other streams? Yes. Well, I don't know about his other streams for other games, but when it comes to Wuthering Waves, so fucking boring. Yeah, I mean, commentary on the story. He's like, when he's actually playing this story, he's like quiet and says nothing. Every now and then he'll say, "Oh, big. Oh, that's not good. Oh, she's pretty." Like just stuff like that. There's no commentary. There's no commentary at all. None. Zero. Is watching chat while important things are happening, which I don't think he does. He does, but not as much. But still, even then, Banana, you are more than free to watch through the link that I just sent. There's nothing in terms of like. Amethyst tends to speak or voice act more than needed, which can get annoying. Fair, but that's his thing. Like, he's a voice actor in training, so. I can see the appeal to some people who don't like as much commentary. No, yeah, Mogu, yes, I agree. But, and that's fair, but I'm just really, really confused how the fuck he got to be as big as he did with that level of seemingly disinterest in the thing that he's playing. Yumimi, you are 100% correct. Yes. They don't say anything because they want to avoid any kind of confrontation. That's why it's very, very difficult to find streamers or content creators to actually give an opinion. That's why people say, why are you always trying to find your comments on the chat sections and in YouTube chat and on Twitter? Because that's where they fucking are. I won't find it on YouTube from the videos. It's very rare they'll give it to me. Anyway, back to this. It's a cultural issue. The thing is, like, I think Yomi deserves way more attention than, say, for example, Kassen. She's so much more reactive, so much more interesting to watch while she plays through the story. Same thing for Sarah as well, and even Slipperzetsu to a degree. Not nearly as, I think Sarah and Yomi are much more immersive, much more expressive, and I really enjoy watching them much more. But yeah, that tangent to Kassen was not expected. Sorry. Someone was asking me about Kassen, so. Sarah's so adorable. I love Sarah. I absolutely love Sarah. And Yomi's fun. Yomi, I worry about Yomi. Like, sometimes, I think she's like, no, she has. Yomi has literally put herself in the hospital because she reacts so much. She like, destroys her throat. Yuka's pretty good. Yes, yes. Yeah, Yomi just get a bit, like, kind of too into the when it was the Karthia cutscene prelude thing before Karthia came out. Once she saw Karthia, she was like, oh, bye. She's like just screaming, boobs, boobs, boobs. Like, all right, Yomi, just calm down, it's fine, calm down. Yeah, Osaka, like Kansai people are much more interesting. Anyway, oh, okay. This person here is saying that the event is getting flamed, or getting like beaten on a lot quite recently. I looked it up and saw that the Wuthering Waves event is getting absolutely slammed, and I felt relieved knowing that everyone shares the same opinion. So this person also doesn't like the event. Seriously, what's with them occasionally throwing out these garbage events that involve luck and just drag on forever? All-time worst event rankings. First, Seabed. Second, the fishing event. Third, Dreamland. What's going on with Seabed? 1 second, I just want to check. Oh, is that the... I actually didn't know that. Dreaming Deep. So it seems that a lot of people in JP also don't like the Dreaming Deep. I actually didn't know the Seabed was the Japanese name for Dreaming Deep. I'm just saying what they're saying here. The fish are over there. In fact, I'm going to look for what the people, what Japanese players are saying about Seabed as well. The only time I enjoy Yomi is when she's silent and speaking encouraging when the 2.5 argument was happening. This one's not really got an opinion on that, saying they don't really understand the event, but they're just going to go through it. I think it was really, really boring though as well. Oh, they don't. Oh, they just don't get the actual point of it. Herder, cherry pick, herder. Ababil. I'm reading through like every single one of them. I can read through this one if you like. They're talking about Blue Archive a little bit. But the Blue Archive card game. Wakaran nari ni no nanto. I managed to unlock the sweep for the Blue Archive card game. I don't know what they're referring to. I don't play Blue Archive. Even though I don't really like it, but now Wuthering Waves Dreamland makes absolutely no sense. So I'll just keep pushing forward anyway. Man, going at it without understanding the logic is pretty exhausting. I'm reading through every single thing. Have you watched the new Superman movie? I don't even think it's out in Japan yet. Because Japan is so slow to release movies, it's not even funny. I've said it before. Guys, one second. I'm going to show you this. Cinema release. Right. I want to share this. This was like a few years ago. Quite a few years ago. Almost 10 years. More than 10 years ago. Holy fuck, I feel old. Anyway. The first Disney's Frozen movie was released in theaters on November 27th, 2013. That makes sense. It's a movie with like snow. Yeah. A lot of snow. You'd want to release it for winter, right? Let's see here. For the Blu-ray, it was released in March 18th, the next year. So November, December, January, February, March. About 4 months later. It was released in Japan at the same time. In fact, I think it was about March 18th, March 14th. So Japan waited 4 months after winter to release Frozen. How? Why? What the fuck are you thinking? I swear to God, Japan is absolute ass backwards sometimes. How does that make... Who looks at that movie and think, yeah, this is for spring? What? Probably a voice casting issue? I don't think it was. Because they already, if I remember correctly, they already announced all the voice castings for it way before. And even then, it doesn't take 4 months to do a voice casting thing. I swear to God, and I don't care what I downloaded Frozen Blu-ray quality before it was even released in Japan in theaters. I have no regrets. Let it go. Shut up. Yeah. Almost every damn time. If a movie comes out in America or whatever, it releases in Japan about at least, well, usually anyway, on average, about a month to 2 months later. This one, 4 months, I have no idea why. Anyway. You guys getting a bit too into the lyrics there, you know? I heard a country in sea had their vehicles be checked by their agency, and that led to the launch of vehicles delayed by 2 years. Damn. Japanese anime releases abroad so late too. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know why. That's more like a copyright issue, but like, thing is though, Disney has no issues with copyright over here in Japan. It's too cold to go to work or go to the movies on winter. I thought about that, and I went to the cinema on New Year's Day this year. New Year's Day at the cinema, it's jam fucking packed. don't know if it was just my movie theater, but New Year's Day movie theater packed, full of people. Right. Am I still working on the outfits video? I want to ship. Yeah, I am still working on it. I'm glad I waited as well, because now I can add the darker version of Frolova as one of those new skins that we need in the game. Dark Frolova, and also the white dress Frolova as well. So, I mean, if you've got some suggestions of like stuff that's already in the game or like official, white dress won't be implemented. I know, but it should be. The thing is, they have no excuse not to implement the black dress, because it's already in the game. They've already like designed it and put it in the game. You know. Do I only use Twitter or Instagram too? I have an Instagram, but I barely ever use it. I'm mainly on Twitter and also Discord. Bodysuit show Fedora. Why did you make this colors change skin as a paid skin? Greedy. Those people can shut the fuck up. Like, if they charge like full price for a skin like that, sure. But if it's like, say, 500 yen, I think that's fair. 500 yen or 1,000 yen or something like that, fair. People complain about everything, I know, but that's just them being stupid. Like, the skins that they should charge more for are the ones like, say, for example, the Jinshi skin. And I still have no idea why they didn't do this, but like, for Carlotta, they really should have changed the ult animation to be an actual water gun. They just should have done that. I have no idea why they don't. And if they're not going to do that, then I don't know why they don't just either go the PGR route or the Arknights route, however you want to call it, the FGO route, whatever, where they just release the same character but with that skin and with slightly different combat animations. Doesn't have to be exactly the same, just be slightly different. Like, have Carlotta, pistol, arrow. I don't know. And if people say, what about the lore? What's the lore for that? I don't give a shit. I don't care. People get so hung up like, well, how are they going to thread this into the lore? Okay, Frolova's like quite literally, well, depending on which side you're dead right now. She's like resonant energy in her little sonorosphere type thing. She's over there, and we're still using her as a playable character, as a full living, breathing, alive playable character. I don't want to hear anyone say lore. Fuck lore. Give me the character. Every Arknight skin has a well-written lore, though. Well-written lore, though. True, but I'm just saying I don't care. Like how the flying gadget doesn't exist in story, only flying echoes. I'm pretty sure I heard something about that, about the flying thing in lore, but yeah. Dreamland, well, it's a difficulty level where you can probably clear it just by messing around, and you can play through it all at once. But is there really a reason to do this in Wuthering Waves? It felt like such an unnecessary event. The theater was like that too, as in they're talking about the Dreaming Deep event. But I can't help but think that events styled like a completely different game, which don't showcase Wuthering Waves' strengths at all, are kind of questionable. Well, I guess they're just out of ideas, though. Isn't this what I said? Isn't this quite literally what I said about Wuthering Waves? Specifically to do with the anniversary. Like, Why are they not giving us stuff that actually celebrates Wuthering Waves? And they're just giving us shit that comes out of nowhere for no reason, just because casual. Like, sorry, but I don't think casuals really enjoy those kind of things either. It's my personal opinion, but whatever. Tutorial sucks. Expect combat events versus leisure. Again, it just depends on the type. You continue on here. Oh, they continue on to say, oh, they made a full-on post about this. Interesting. Because when you think of Wuthering Waves, you think combat. Partly. I also think music. Honestly. I also think music. Oof. The Wuthering Waves management is too extreme in what they do, turning Seabad, the Dreaming Deep, from one shitty game into another shitty game with their terrible balancing. Seriously, just get rid of it along with Dreamland. Yeah, so we know that Japan likes longer stories, right? I.e. FGO, and also to do with HSR as well. There are a lot of people that defend tooth and nail the length and contrivedness of HSR story, and some people in Global do as well. But putting that aside, it seems that even in Japan, they don't like the Dreaming Deep event at all. In fact, let's have a look. That's the Dreamland. Let's do Seabed. It's just saying how to get through it. Is this a bug? Card game. Wuthering Waves card game. It's simply boring, takes too much time, and is painfully tedious. What's with the recent Wuthering Waves management, including the dreamlike seabed? I can't even defend this anymore. Yeah. From what I can tell, no one likes this. It's honestly way too bad. The combat is still okay, but the map movement and hard to read story are really tough. Wuthering Waves sometimes makes you wonder why they even make certain things like Dana? 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 What's Dana? Dana? What? Oh, is it the oh, they mean the fishing event? I didn't know that was the term for it. Sorry, guys. Are we all in agreement right now that every comment that I've seen so far has been hating on Dreaming Deep, the recent Phantasm Dreamland, just all of these mini events? They all hate it. They hate all the mini events. It's not just me, right? Right, so guys, if / when I make a video saying Japan hates these fucking events, they think they're boring, tedious, tiring, uninteresting, when I make a video saying that, can I have all of you in the chat, in the comment section, backing me up on this? Because I just know I'm going to get people saying oh, no, you're just cherry picking. to fit your because you don't like them. You're cherry picking to push your own agenda. Can I get people like to back me up on this one, please? I've seen one comment that's positive, and that was from a streamer, and they're like very, very. Jesus Christ! Thank you. Oh my God. I think it's best if you go look for the opposite position first. I can't find. I'm just looking. The thing is though, Yumi, like, I just look for the thing, and I see what the overall opinion is. If I look for good comments, then I'll find good comments, I guess. But then that doesn't really paint an accurate picture. Like global warming, for example. If I look for scientists that say global warming doesn't exist, I'm sure I could find a handful. But then if I search for global warming doesn't exist and search for that, then I will find those, and all the results will show me global warming not existing. But then I won't see the rest of it. So I just search for global warming evidence, like global warming result, stuff like that. That's a weird analogy, but that's what I just do. And yeah, the overwhelming majority, I'd say like 95%, or even like 99% here are saying that they do not like these events at all. None of them. None of these ones anyway. And like I said, this is correlation. Correlation is not equal to causation. There's a correlation here, but not a causation. There's a correlation that whenever it's a chibi event, or whenever the event has something to do with chibis, people fucking suck. Well, people say it fucking sucks. Sorry, should I say? Scroll for more proof. All right. Sorry. This is going to piss some people off. 1 second. Wuthering Waves should take a page out of Genshin's book when it comes to making high-quality event minigames. What's going on with Wuthering Waves events? They're implementing some trash like that Dreamscape seabed or whatever, which takes a ridiculous amount of time but gives pathetic rewards, and they're acting all proud about it. If it's going to take that much time, at least make the rewards worth it, you losers. To reiterate, the seabed is saying the Dreaming Deep event. I'm just reading it. I haven't played Genshin in fuck knows, whatever. I'm just reading it. To be fair, 0 likes, 0 replies, 0 reposts. I think this person has like 0 well, they have a fair few followers, but they're also following a lot of people, so I'm guessing, yeah. I need some more water. Sorry, that was funny. I've already read this one. That's the relationship links or whatever. This person's talking about we're talking about the Dreaming Deep here. Yeah. People are not saying that they're enjoying it, they're just saying that they're getting through it. That they're taking time to get through it. They're not. No one said that they enjoyed it. It's like getting through it. It'll take quite a bit. Send a what point action? Yeah. Shall I, guys? Do you mind if I go downstairs to get some more ice and water? I will leave you with your favorite streamer of all time, Mr. Chairkun, because last time I went to get water, you guys really seem to enjoy Chairkun, the streamer. So try go do that, and you can enjoy Chair. Is he in frame? No, not frame. Oh, he's not there. Oh well. No, you can't see him. Oh well. Too bad for you. I'm back. Chair God? Chair, I know you're there. Please answer me. Right. This glass is absolutely filled with ice. Watch it melt in a matter of minutes. Chaircon was great. What, did you have sex with him? What? Yeah. Some people here are saying that they're getting bugs while playing through the Dreaming Deep event and that like the game is crashing. What the hell is this? All right. The shabby poor priest appearing in Wuthering Waves Dreamscape, Dreaming Deep, with the character vibes intact. Yeah. The Wuthering Waves survey came out, so I give harsh criticism for the Dreaming Deep. I'm a fan, but the type of also likes to criticize. Nice. Honestly, it didn't feel like Kuro's usual level of polish, so I'm worried if they have enough manpower. Okay, what do they say? Let me just zoom in. I want to read their shit. They're just saying here the Dreaming Deep event is just not interesting at all. The reasons are below. Each single playthrough is way too long. ZZZ など失敗し改善された 2D 移動、テクストペース、戦闘の組み合わせを行う市場調査への浅さ。Oh, so what they're saying here is that they haven't done enough market research into what people want from combat or even text-based or 2D movement-based stuff in there. 不具合 UIX saying that there's a lot of bugs and problems with the UI and the UX in there. It's not implemented properly. 名称実装された過去のイベントをもっともっと saying like this is the most boring event in the history of Wuthering Waves. Yeah. Guys, do you know I can read Japanese? I can actually read Japanese. It's kind of crazy, no? Why are they mentioning ZZZ? The reason they're mentioning ZZZ saying that ZZZ did market research into their playbase to find out what they want and actually implemented significant changes to their systems. And they're saying you should do the same thing. So it's a bit like comparing waves there. Yeah. I think we've got enough evidence. Yeah, they are old. No, they are old. We're getting like into the old ones now because I looked at the top. These are the latest ones. That was on top. These are the latest ones, so I got most new one. I'm progressing through Wuthering Waves, Dreaming Deep, but I have no idea what changes the branching, like what changes the different endings. So I ended up with the same ending, which was a letdown. Again, when each playthrough is a long time, that can be kind of frustrating. We've read that one. That's a Twitch streamer. Okay. Yeah. So annoying. I pushed down the feeling and played the new scenario. So they pushed down the feeling. They just gritted their teeth and got through the latest update in the Dreaming Deep event. And the events had a Punish Grey Raven PGR vibe, which cheered me up a little. This sense of resignation, despair, and brilliance of humanity when everything feels doomed from the start. Wuthering Waves has this at its core too, which makes me happy. So it's really weird. It's like they're saying both. Like it's annoying. Oh wait. Okay, got it. So what they're saying here is that what they're implying is that the previous ones that they went through before were really, really annoying. Like Mendux, so annoying. But this latest update was actually not that bad. It gave them like PGR vibes, which they enjoyed. That's what this person here is saying. So kind of 50-50 on this one. This person here is saying that they get sleepy when playing through the Dreaming Deep. I mean, lives up to its name, you know? To you, Nazayabut or Mugen Nikos. Again, they don't really get the Dreaming Deep event, like they don't understand it. This person here is saying that they want them to actually make some new visuals for the Dreaming Deep. This one here is just saying that they've done both the events for Star Rail, Xenostone Zero, and Wuthering Waves. Rono, welcome in. I'm good. How are you? They made it faster, but essentially killed the combat part. Yeah, I've heard the combat was stupidly easy. Kaisi? I'm sorry, I don't know how you would like me to pronounce that. 90. I'm just going to call you 90. There's good lore in Dreaming Deep, but sadly there's too much reading. The thing is, though, the actual stories that are being gone through in Dreaming Deep I enjoyed them. But at the same time, there's no point in me remembering them because it's all in the Somnoir. It's all just a dream. So anything you learn in the Dreaming Deep, it's not canon. You can't really definitively say, yes, this is canon. That's the really big downside of that. The game cancels the combat stages if your level's too high. That's not how it works. So, to be fair, I've not done the latest one for Lolo, but I've done the first few, and we went through there where we were like meeting up with the characters that we've already met up with before, and they don't remember us at all. They have like very, very different dynamics with each other and different powers and such. And the film we see is uncamped. Oh, you mean like outside? I'm talking about the stuff inside the film. The stuff inside the film was fun. Except Abby. Abby can shut the fuck up. I swear to God. Oh my God. Anyone that actually read through the Dreaming Deep stories, particularly the one with Chang Li, Abby was such a Paimon. I'm not even kidding. Abby was such a fucking Paimon throughout the entirety of it. I don't hate Abby, usually, but in that one, absolutely did. Whew. Damn. I guess it's good I don't have Paimon PTSD. I don't either. I'm not averse to having mascot characters. Like, again, bring it back to FGO. There's 4 in FGO. I don't mind them at all because they're hardly ever really a part of the. They're like a pet, and they're treated as a pet. They're not constantly in. It gets. It's hard to go through because FGO gets long. Lore-wise, they're used. Their cards are used to like upgrade characters past their limits, but by 1,000 or 2,000, depending on which one you use. But yeah, I don't really have Paimon PTSD. Paimon sucks. Abby is not much better, in my opinion. FGO has mascots? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. This. Whoa. Absolutely adorable. Yeah, it's basically the mascot character, you know. What did Abby even do? She hardly talks. I'm going to say this again, and I really don't want to say this again. I don't hate Abby, except in the Dreaming Deep event with Chanli. They were really fucking annoying in that. And they were basically Paimon the entire way through. But besides that, I don't hate Abby. I just think they are entirely pointless, narratively. Anything you can attribute to Abby in the story, like power-wise, is something that could just be Rover. You don't need Abby to do that. Stuff that that's Abby has been a part of in the story, like say for example absorbing the energy, that could have just been Rover reaching out his hand and absorbing the energy through this hidden power within him. It doesn't need to be an Abby that's also inside him. Abby pulling Rover to the shore after the Dragon of Dirge thing, Rover could have just washed ashore. Abby wasn't needed to do that, narratively. Hate and dislike are two different things. And again, it's not even hate or dislike. It's not either of those. They're pointless. They're very, very pointless. Guys, please be more aware. Whenever Abby is on screen, actually listen to what Abby is saying and what they bring to the story. They don't bring anything. Need more Abby translating Echo Speak to the plot? We have like Phoebe translating Echo Speak. There are other people in the lore that can actually speak to echoes. I'm feeling called out when you said you hate Abby. Not you, Abigail. Abby just repeats what's happening. And who else does that? Paimon. And what's some of the things that's very, very specific to Paimon? Constantly interested about money and adventure, and also always hungry. Repeats stuff that happens in the lore, and is given some snarky quips. What about Abby? Constantly thinking about money or getting benefit for themselves. Constantly hungry and eating. Repeating what's happening in the lore. And snarky quips. I thought, wait, hang on, is that the same thing? I think it is. People do not realize just how similar Abby is to Paimon. Not as bad, because Abby's voice isn't nearly as ear-grating as Paimon's is. But narratively, pointless. Abby literally gives further insights to things that Rover and other characters don't understand. The hell are you talking about? What are you referring to? Specifically, what are you referring to? Because, full disclosure, maybe I'm forgetting something. And if I'm forgetting something, I apologize. But this is just my impression. If I'm forgetting something, I apologize. I'm not meaning to do that. Abby is useless now. I think maybe they will play a bigger role later. Rona, people have been saying the same thing about Paimon since the very start. I'd rather give criticism on what there is right now and not just say, well, maybe they'll be given something to do in the future. I'm not that... No. See Paimon PTSD. No. Follow. Just narratively pointless. I would like to... Because I really want to know, like, what specifically... He's talking about Abby sniffing random shit. We have other characters in the world that are very, very attuned to the wave 1 phenomena. Like, say, for example, Yang Yang. She can literally sense what's happening in the air with the reverberations. She could do like very much the same thing. Not the same thing, not the same thing, but very similar things, should I say. Latest that comes to mind is when they went to the Avenolian, where Rover, Nora, Cartier, and so what they were collecting from the sword, and Abby was one to tell them, hinting that they were gathering frequencies. Again, this is just like a case of there was I could really easily see Rover having that ability of like Rover touching something, and wait, I'm pretty sure Rover's done this before, where Rover touches something and notices a frequency about it. Like that also just recently happened with Rover and Lupa, where Rover could see the frequency from Lupa, connecting her to Carthea, no? I'm sorry, but Abby is a convenient MacGyver tool. Yeah, convenient and pointless. I'm sorry. It's just, and if you like Paimon, if you like Paimon, cool. If you like Abby, cool. I am not saying in any way, shape, or form that you have to dislike Abby. I'm not saying you have to put in the survey, remove Abby. I'm not saying that at all. If you like Abby, that's perfectly fine. I'm just saying from my personal opinion that my standpoint when I'm playing through the story is that Abby is pointless, and whenever they are on screen, it pulls me out of the fucking story. Narratively. Because it ruins the tone and flow of the narrative. So you want Rover and Amnesiac to be omniscient, and for your information, Rover cannot feel Sentinel 300 level frequencies as clear as Abby. But then it's the same thing. Like it doesn't have to be as clear if they can still sense it. And then that's also leading on to the mystery. And if there's a mystery, then there's a question. There's a question for us, the players, to explore and find out. It's like it'd be more interesting for me. But he is not on screen all the time anyway, so who cares? Again, that's exactly my point. They're barely ever in the story, and when they are, they don't really provide anything. So why are they in the game at all? That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying. And again, if you like Abby, fine. That's cool. I've got no problem with that. I'm just giving you my personal opinion. But doesn't Abby help Rover? Not really. Like 1.3, 2.0? You mean the part where they 2.0 where Abby gives Rover just a little not needed. They could have just had Rover reach there. 1.3, which one are we talking about 1.3? I can't remember which one you're talking about 1.3. Why is Yang Yang the face of Wuthering Waves? Ain't she kind of useless? What's the difference? Rona, you are 100% correct on that. I want them to go back to Huanglong, and I want justice for Yang Yang. I want justice for Chixia. I want justice for Baizha. I like those three. I want another Paimon? No! What? You've got to be joking. You have got to be trolling. True, Havoc Rover can fly. Exactly, they have wings. Say what you want about Tower of Fantasy, they banged the mascot? Cool. Yeah. No one likes Yang Yang voice, right? I have issues with the line delivery. I'm guessing that's a problem on the director at the time. I really want to see how her lines have changed given the feedback. Follow, I think we're talking about the English voice here. No, Yu Ishikawa is absolutely goated. Yu Ishikawa is absolutely goated. We're talking about the English one here, I think. I think we'll be back in Huanglong because Overfrax is still hiding somewhere. Yeah. What was that? Oh, right. Yeah, the ENVA for Yang Yang is struggling. The thing is that we had, didn't her VA like post a picture like months and months ago saying she was back in the booth? What did she record? You know? Guys, who's excited for the new characters? Augusta and Yuno. And if you're excited, who are you pulling for? 1 for Augusta, 2 for Yuno, 3 for both, 4 for 0 for none of them. Three, both, Augusta, both, neither. Blue Sky, you don't even play. 0, no money. 2, 3, all right, okay, Yuno there. 1, Augusta, both, and people, both. I'm seeing a lot of boths. 0, Yuno there, both. Okay, nice. Augusta, 5 for both because character. Follow, you have way too much money. 1, but if early, then 3. Oh, is she really the same VA as Rios Grimmery? Oh, for those that don't know. That was a very dangerous Google search, I just realized. Wait, high school DxD, just... didn't... Yeah. That was a very dangerous Google search. Yeah, is it really safe? No, it wasn't safe at all. Yeah, his voice actor reveal. Wait. Wuthering Waves comments. Shirei Yusuke. What's he done? He's done a lot. No. I still want to talk to the English voice actor for Cristoforo, because he's also the voice actor for Brant as well. I need to talk to him. Oh, by the way, guys, bad news. Unfortunate news, I'm afraid. I reached out to the agency that represents the voice actor for Frolova. Say, look, I do these interviews. Would you be interested? They sent me a reply saying she's not taking interviews at this time. So, unfortunately, no Frolova interview. Which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. I'm still working on other interviews. Like I said, I really want to talk to Huey. As in, like, the Cristoforo Brant voice actor. Yeah. What has he done in recent years? Blue Lock Season 2? No one likes Blue Lock Season 2. Playthrough. No. Tokyo Mew Mew. Alright, okay. Idolish. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I can only interview those that say yes. Thing is, she's like a really big influencer as well, you know? So it'd be really difficult. Influencer, even worse. Oh, he's Billy in Final Fantasy VII. Okay. Arkness says Jay. I never play Jay. I never play Jay. I know he's pretty decent, but I've got better characters. I was Mordred in Grand Blue Fantasy. Okay. He's an Idolmaster? Why not? Yeah. Like, I just love her eyes, you know? Like, no, seriously. Like, they've been really hitting out of the park with the eye designs. Don't you think? Like, Frolova's eye designs Augusta's eye designs. Galbrena's eye designs. Play Warframe? Oh yeah. I love playing Warframe. I've not played Warframe in so damn long. I need to reach out to Marco and have him like reteach me, because I've not played it in so long. I've like fallen behind in a lot of the new mechanics. A lot of the new mechanics. Yeah, she did. Currently, they're focusing on eyes more. You can see that in Nils too. Yes, they did that with Yuno as well, where her eyes glowed entirely white with a tinge of blue. Flola's eyes are the most beautiful in the game. I don't think Kuro could top that. Okay, you think so? Is that you think so? I don't know. I'm pretty weak for these white eyes, you know. God damn it! Can you just find me the big image, please? Go away. I don't know. These kind of like reptile or cat-like eyes. Yeah. Oh, who was it? There's an artist that often does art for FGO, and their art style is these kinds of like diamond eyes. Amazing. I can't remember who it is. Fuck. I have them on Pixiv, but I don't really want to risk like searching on Pixiv, you know? Rose gold cat eyes, yeah. We need a bit more definition on here. We need a little bit more definition. Just get a few lines, just a few like lines horizontal here. Like make it like an actual chocolate block, like a bar of chocolate. Give us a bar of chocolate. I want her abs to look like this. I want her abs to look like this. Like straight up. I want that here. You know? I want that. These fingers though, you know? Damn. I'm really looking forward to her playstyle. Guys, oh, that reminds me. How the fuck is Yuno gauntlets? Guys, how the fuck is Yuno, this character right here, that flies around, like doing a lot of kind of far damage? How the fuck is she gauntlets? How does that work? You can see gauntlets, yeah, but you see her weapon is very clearly this, and she's mainly doing like far away damage, like long range damage. I was sure, like, because they released the images. One second, let's go to the images. Way back, like the teaser images for the Seton region. Let's try and find it. Might be a while though. Where is it? Can I find it? Here. This is going to be Yuno's weapon, right? And we had like a video where you see that the bottom there, it looks like a chalice type thing. I thought for sure that this was going to be a rectifier. Apparently gauntlets. Don't know why, don't know how, but apparently these are gauntlets. Galbrena is holding a gun, right? I don't even want to say at this point that she's a gun user. Or for all I fucking know, she could be a broadblade. She could be a rectifier. No idea. Like, she's holding a gun. I don't care. Kuro could throw an absolute curveball. She's a blade user? Wouldn't surprise me. Galbraith will be a broad blade, heed my words. Oh my god. Like, she's very clearly holding a gun, holding pistols in the art. Gauntlet. Broad blade Spectro. Yeah. Brent is also holding a... True, Brent is also holding a gun. It does. Oh, it's a grappling hook, to be fair. It's a grappling hook type thing, to be fair. She's got bullets on her thighs. So it's not a grappling hook. So it was a gun or a sword. I would love... Oh, what's his name? Crow. Crow in Ruby. Well, Crow also, like, actually Ruby herself, to be fair. Where it's like a scythe that turns into a gun. That'd be pretty sick. That would be pretty sick. Having a scythe that turns into a gun, I'd like that. Kuro, don't do color coding. What do you think her type will be? Glacio? Electro? Do we have an Electro pistol user yet? Blackfire, so fusion? Dendro, true. Augusta is Electro, so I don't know. The thing is, though, I think this is going to be coming like way, way out of that, so she might be in the clear. What's the order? When? So we've got Yuno, we've got Forlova, Yuno, Forlova, Augusta, Yuno. Chisa's probably going to be the last one, I think. No? So Galbraith should be next. Actually, to be fair, no, Galbraith should be next. So Cryo? They're just going to introduce a new element. Cryo, why not? Glacio. To be fair, Glacio is the word. Or condensation. Or condensed. If she's all about pistols, then she's definitely fusion. So she's going to power creep Mortifi. Because, guys, I don't know if you notice this, or if you realize this, but like, with Augusta being Electro Broadblade, she's basically just going to be like the actual power creep of Kalkaro, right? And with Yuno being an Aero Gauntlet, she's going to be like the power creep of Jianshin. No? Don't say that. That's just... Because even Augusta's fighting style, her playstyle was very, very similar to... looked very similar to Kalkaro in some aspects. Can't power creep if there's no power to creep. Touché. Also, it's not a gun in her hand, just a gun-shaped boomerang. What would be a rectifier by that logic? The weapon types don't matter in this game. They've been... Yeah, I said this before. I'll say it again. I'll probably say it again in the future as well. I think Kuro made a bad move when they chose to go with the weapon type system. They really should have gone with the HSR, ZZZ, and now also NTE system, where it's just it's not a weapon type like gauntlet, bow, short sword, long, whatever. It shouldn't be any of those. It should be like a thing, a more arbitrary, more something else that they just attach onto characters. Path types, yeah. It should be like a path type. Should have gone the Kura route, where like every character has their own special weapon and their own special banner. I'm gonna say no. Personally. Light cones, yeah, light cones, W engines, the stuff like that. Like I said, NTE also has the same thing. But low weapon pity? Well, with the pity system that they're implementing, I don't think it would work. Just use Pango terminals. Good idea, actually. Yes. Yes. Just like, just instead of like W engines, just say, they all have different Pango terminals. That's a fantastic idea. An absolutely fantastic idea. Actually. That would have been a much better idea. Expect the change next patch? I doubt it, but not everyone has one? Which resonator doesn't have a Pango terminal? Or they go with the FGO route, no weapons, only CE-like equipment. Oh. I think that FGO system is a bit outdated at this point. Shorekeeper. Oh. I forgot about her. Does it matter? it does, even if it's not equipped and like on the outside, she can still equip one. How's my night? I'm good. I'm feeling like some bugs, like some like very tiny flies. It's hot and sweaty and like bleh. But I'm good. How are you? FGO route, more like suicide route. I'm just gonna say outdated. She could probably just like equip one into herself, you know? Doesn't the Shorekeeper terminal appear when you go into her echoes? She does one. I think they're talking about like on her person when you're like out and about in the overworld. The bugs love long hair, that's why. I know, right? Does Phoebe have one? Order rules and stuff? Yes, she does. She does. Wait, does she? I'm pretty sure she does. Also, I'm loving the name. Yuno's used feet bandages. That's kind of crazy. I'm still shocked that Fulova's... Well, actually, no, I'm not, to be honest. Kind of, but... I didn't think she would do crazy numbers. But I'm surprised that Fulova has done as little as she has so far. The thing is, though, she has a really short banner window as well, so... Fulova could be the worst-selling banner of this year. Number 10 is 1.97. No, I think she'll beat Shorekeeper, but I don't know if she'll beat Lupa. No, it'll be Chuyan. Trust me, bro. I'm really curious how he will do. When people say hard pity, is it exactly 80 pulls? I think so, yes. Soft pity is about 60. If I remember correctly. And what do JP think about the 2.5 story of Fulova? I went through this before, but when I searched for Hyo Hakusha on here, I found results of saying Hyo Hakusha, Rover, Kuzu, like trash, as in like terrible, disgusting, like a very, very bad person. So there was a lot of people talking about this. This person's defending Rover, to be fair. This one got a lot of traction, 1.6 thousand likes. I think the Rover is called Scum because they couldn't keep their promise to Frolova, but it's not that simple. In the Japanese version, it wasn't translated, but in Camelia's companion story, Camellia said, the rover is the least free. I think that hits the nail on the head. The rover has taken on too much. The lives of so many people. This person here is saying that it wasn't their fault. So there were a lot of people in Japan saying, rover, kuzu, like rover's trash, like what the hell is rover doing? We had that same conversation in global, in EN as well. But yeah, like there's this as well. Rover, kuzu, and rover's bad. Rover's in the bad. Rover's in the wrong here. Yeah, a lot of people were like noticing that as well. Drifter. Hyohakusha, rover. Drifting from place to place, roving from place to place. It's interesting though, because drifter actually plays into the same thing as like drifting on waves, like driftwood as well. I don't know if that was on purpose, but that was also something that I don't know, maybe it's just something lost in translation that makes sense in English, but not so much in Japanese. Could be not. Hmm. The impression is that rather than being scum, the rover has finally started to face the downsides of being a hypersocial person and the consequences of having skillfully navigated life with that hypersocial power without any memory of it. To be fair, there were a lot of people saying Rover was scum, Rover was terrible, but there's also the posts that are getting the most likes here are actually the ones defending Rover, to be fair. Yeah, Fololo, you're correct. I think that is more to do with it. There were a considerable amount of people saying Rover was scum, but then the same people were using the same phrase in their defense, saying people are saying this, but I don't agree. But that still promotes the that search term in the algorithm, you know? I just had this weird thought. Like, if Rover was like a real person and he like searched himself up on Twitter, like, first of all, would he ever do that? But let's just say he did. What would he say? What would he say? What would he think? Like reading through these comments about his actions. It's really like searching for yourself is never really a good idea. I'll put it that way. Have I ever searched for myself? I don't think so. Guys, should I search for myself on Twitter to see what people are saying? Should I do that? Probably not a good idea. No, it's not a good idea. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. Though nothing will good will come up of it. True. Seen people talk about like this about Rover for not keeping his promise. Imagine the same group of people and what Arknight's Doctor has done. Oh, people don't know. Do you have a therapist? If so, go ahead. I don't have a therapist, but well, you guys are my therapist. You're all my therapist. You guys, yeah. If you want to crash out, be my guest. Wait, have you searched for me online, Raku? Have you done a search for like Ryuku on Twitter, like, and you've seen some shit? Kind of got me curious, I'll be quite honest. I'm not gonna. I probably shouldn't. Like, there was that whole thing a few weeks ago. Do it for the content. Uh, no. CJ, and welcome in. Come on. Someone's talking about you right now. Is that you? I bet it's you, isn't it? Please check in what people say about Phantasm Dreamland event in JP. Looks at May post about cinema events instead. Sort by latest. Still looking about a cinema event in Dreamland. Rosia enjoy Dreamland. Usual reaction bending. So this person here is saying that I'm twisting the truth. Oh. Guys, what am I fucking gonna do? No, it's just, I said this was gonna happen. I said this was gonna happen. Look at the replies. He just said you can't say anything happening in the Dreamland. Kind of, bro is saying the usual thing that can't be described because he didn't even play it. I didn't even play it. Fololo, you're in my Discord. Who else is in my Discord? Do you remember when I was like posting screenshots of me playing the fucking Dreaming Deep event? I was playing it. I did play it. Bro's now saying Fololo would be the worst selling JP. Would be the worst selling JP iOS character when she go up above Lupa. I didn't say would be, you Who the fuck is this person? This person is just outright lying. This person is outright lying. Jesus Christ. I just saw him saying Abby equals Paimon. No, that's not what I said. I said they had a lot of things in common. Oh my god. The king of cherry picking. If you're in chat right now, you guys, say who you are. I would love to speak to you. Like, straight up. Like, do you get off and just like outright lying and twisting what's being said? Like, you realize that what you're doing, like your reaction bending, is literally bending what I am actually saying? Like, I would recommend everyone to, like, whoever, to watch through this entire live stream. I have not attempted in any way, shape, or form to cherry pick anything. Jesus Christ. This fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Who's this? The most famous person to visit your profile is Ruka. I am not famous? What? Did Ruka Sensei take his med lately? I'm happy he's back to normal. I still don't... Guys, I still do not understand what I did wrong. Like, with the whole thing that happened a few weeks ago, I still don't understand how... I spammed a bit in St. Tontus' chat because he was spreading blatant slander and disinformation. But besides that, what else? What? What the fuck ever? This is funny. Happening in JP. What? Hi, I'm here to vibe and share stuff with y'all. Oh, it's Ga. I like Ga. You could be our Ryuko Sensei and tell us what's happening in JP. Now, sure. Nick is trying not to get triggered by men-women ratios. Ga, what the fuck are you saying, bro? I have never once been triggered by a ratio. I've never been triggered at all. I'm gonna have to like reach out to Ga, like, dude, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I actually have no idea what you're talking about. Who would y'all want me to play this with? And Chair says Ryuko Sensei. I mean, I'd be up for that. Why not? What? The bulk of the revenue comes from Japan. Kuro doesn't give a fuck about your pennies. Someone fell for Ryuku Schizo posts. Oh, this was only when I was searching for Heaven's Burnt Red. I don't know. I think that's the biggest chunk of their revenue. Do you not think that's true? 35% of their revenue comes from Japan, when, let's just be clear, that 4% of their player base is in Japan, but 35% of their revenue is from Japan. Yeah. That makes sense. It's a schizo post. That makes sense. Did you check what game they're talking about? Wuthering Waves, apparently, I think. It's just literal statistics. When I say that Wuthering Waves gets the most of their funding, or most of their revenue from Japan, I mean, it's literal data. You should reply to them with proof. No, because if I did that, then I'd have people from 2 weeks ago saying, see, he's got thin skin. He needs to overreact to everything. Like, nah. What the fuck? Don't know that. Am I talking about Ryuko-sensei? What? About what? Just heard this guy's boss OST, best one ever. Bro, that one Blad man, gonna crash out. I'm just getting a feeling and gonna call out the story. I hope not. Where people have this really weird headcanon. They have this really weird version of me in their mind that is like completely disconnected from reality. Are you talking about Ryuko-sensei? Who knows? Like, I don't get it. This is going back. Okay. Oh, there we go. I don't have Twitch. All right. I wouldn't have even saw you again if not someone sends it to me. You are a dum-dum too. Ryuku App Magic China doesn't have the whole Android revenue on it. Otherwise it would be the massively biggest pie. They've got China on here. And China, it does include the Chinese markets as well. They have all of them. They have the Chinese markets, like the full-on Chinese markets. China Android is not tracked globally. That's iOS only. No, it's not iOS. It's regardless. It's the same thing. Hong Kong Kuro Games in here, and it tracks it all. Is it the same for Genshin? Somachi, Zodrak, is it you that has the link to the CN side of things as well, the CN data? Can you, I don't know if you still have that, can you like send me the thing there? That's iPhone App Store though. Yeah. So with Genshin, they do get most of their revenue from China. Android is the most popular mobile operating system in China. It holds a share of the 78% of the Chinese market. The second most popular is iOS, which is about 21%. Fair. Global is nothing compared to CN and JP for revenue. Well, yeah. But still, it's just fucking hilarious. Like, this person really twists a lot of shit. Like, to their original post saying reaction bending. If you've been watching the stream, Ofa, you saw me look through every tweet in order. On the second one for the Dreaming Deep, yeah, it was in latest, and then I switched to top. It was in top, and then I switched to latest. I did the same thing. I saw the same kind of results. This person's really fucking weird. Anyway. One spent 84k on FGO and JP. Oh, that's a pennies. I've seen people spend like loads more than that. I saw one person on, not even on FGO, on Heaven Burns Red. The person said they spent over 2 million yen. This Nihakuman. Nihakuman and Doru. Okay, not nearly as much, but still a lot. Fair. Asian guy, welcome in. You are late. Zodrak, are you the one that has the CN numbers? Because I would love to look at those as well. We've got iOS and Android here. For Wuthering Waves. This is Hong Kong. Oh, it's just like Hong Kong Courier Games. I get it. One second. Did I get the link? No. I want to see the Chinese numbers. Third tab. This one. This is the iOS China. I want to see, I wasn't you. Oh, sorry. I must be misremembering. Who was it then? I can't remember. It was like a month ago or so. We look at revenue now. Yeah, because this person is saying that I'm like spreading CN numbers like Alpha. Fine. Do you have like accurate CN numbers that I can take a look at? Because if you do, I would love to look at them. I can't comment on things that I don't know about. All right? You're criticizing me for things that I literally do not know. Do you realize how schizo that sounds? I'm not using any multipliers because I don't fucking do any of that. What those numbers are the same as Get Revenue does? No, these are not. AppMagic doesn't do multipliers, from what I understand. If you have the access to the CN numbers, I would love to see them. I'm like legit straight up. I'm not. You keep trying to like push this thing that I'm trying to deceive my audience. I'm not. I'm just looking at what I have access to. If I don't have access to it, then I can't look at it and I can't comment on it, can I? Multiply by 69? Yeah, sure, why not? AppMagic doesn't use multipliers. Get Your Revenue does. AppMagic doesn't. From what I understand anyway. There are no CN numbers for Android at all. So you're just going to assume that they have a much bigger share in CN, but you don't know that. But you do know that, but you can't prove that. Unless you can prove it, shut the fuck up. I'm only looking at numbers that I can have actual access to and that I can actually see. It's either proof or shut the fuck up. If you want to say there's probably more for China, fair. If you want to say it's a vast majority, you have no proof of that. that would be using a multiplier like what Get Your Revenue does. No? I'd recommend you don't do that. Ah, Jesus Christ. Are companies required to give revenue in JP? In recent years, there have been more regulations put in to be more open, but some do, but I don't think they're required to. The Naruto gacha is actually more popular than Wuthering Waves in China? Fair. If you want to believe that 20% iOS people earn the same or more than 8% of Android, that's something. I'm saying we don't have fucking... I'm saying we don't have numbers. And even on top of that, these are not even more than that, because we also have the different revenue of people that are playing on PC. Like, they scale accordingly. So we have a bunch of PC players in Japan as well that aren't included in this. And from what I understand, in China, most of the gaming consoles in China are mainly Android. This is my understanding, and forgive me to prove me wrong if I'm wrong on this. What I understand is that PC gaming isn't really as much of a thing in China. It's mainly on mobile, whereas in Japan, mobile gaming is becoming a lot bigger. But when it comes to games like this, Wuthering Waves is mainly played on PC, but it has a big mobile base. But again, I have no concrete numbers to say this is definite. I'm just saying on these numbers here. But the point is, though, like, I'm only just commenting on what I can have in front of me. You're assuming a lot of shit. Again, proof. I would love to see data. I would love to see does anyone know if there's a website that we can actually look at CN numbers? I really want to see what the CN numbers are. Like, straight up. I really do. You know? Anyway. You may try looking for some? Please do. They're theory crafting for hypothetical revenue numbers? Yeah. I'll try and find CN data for anything but iOS. It's kind of hard to find anything at the moment. Yeah, true. I mean, they're right in the fact that there's not much in terms of like tracking for Android Wuthering Waves numbers, but they're using a multiplier. We don't know what that multiplier would be. Anywhere in there clearly is tracking of some sort for like iOS in China, but what should that multiplier be? Like, how many people are actually playing in China? How do we know? You're saying there's like 20% of player base is iOS and 80% of them are Android, but are all those 80% playing Wuthering Waves, or like even ratio-wise? We don't know. You're theorizing numbers right now. Is AppMagic focused on mobile revenue? Yes, it is. It's mainly mobile revenue. But like, I'm thinking ratio-wise. Like, if this isn't the ratio for mobile, I would assume that the ratio would be quite similar for PC as well. Okay, CN Nut Cafe. Ranking from January, Wuthering Waves was 23rd most played game of the month. There were other new ones, and Wuthering Waves was higher. Okay. So 23rd, Wuthering Waves is there. Yeah. Dota 2. Is that Tower of Fantasy? Genshin's there at 13. CSGO. Okay. I mean, that shows us the rankings of like the most popular ones. But I'm thinking like, do we have revenue numbers? Like, PC gaming is gaining traction in CM for China. Gaining, but it's not there yet. Most played in Netcafe games. I think mainly in North Korea, to be honest. But sure. I would have image source for them, but I don't have to dig. All right. I mean, Offer. I need you to understand. You have this weird thing trying to say that I'm trying to deceive my audience. I'm trying to like, whatever. I'm not. I'm telling them what I've seen. And if this is what I've seen, this is what I'll say. If you're seeing other numbers, feel free to share them with me because I am very interested. Discord. Okay, cool. Strider, thank you. Sweet. Let's have a look. Android is typically multiplied off iOS by 1.75. So, which one should I look at this one for here? I'm sorry, I don't speak Chinese. I would like to find out. These are the Genshin. I'm seeing a lot of Genshin. Where's is it just any of these? What's the video with Skirk Hissing Castris? Skirk Hissing Castris. Skirk I think this one. Is it this one? Because I see Skirk and Castris. I think it's this one. This is going through all of them. Just mute that, by the way. Christ. Oh, PGR, nice. I hate this like text across the screen thing. It's so annoying. Okay. So there's some HSR. Arknights. Alright. So we got this one here. 1.04. 1.04. What's that? 1.04 what? I'm sorry, I don't... What? I'm guessing that's... What number should I type in for this one here? 1.04, is it like billion, trillion, quadrillion, what? Top left corner. W is 10,000. So I'm guessing... $104 million. Okay. Is it yuan? So 14 million. Wrong video. Shit. Top left one? This one. Okay. iOS. No. That's Arknights. Naruto. That's whatever. Okay. Right. Is this... So this has got like a... This is just CN only. This is abroad, I'm guessing. So 8.68 million. Wait. 806. 112 million? This is global. This is both. This is both, by the way. Am I reading that right? Oh, 868. No, I wrote it wrong. No, 868. Even more. 120 million. This is like global. This is like global and total. But are these numbers here, is this using this multiplier? I'd love to see what the breakdown is. Oh, they're using multiplier. 0.8 multiplier. No, 8.68 is the thing, but this 8 is 100 million, so 868 million. I mean, 8.68 million? Means they only made 1.2 million? I don't think they made only 1.28 million. Unless it's 86. Unless it's this one. 12 million? What are we doing here? I'm trying to like decipher Chinese. What? These are girl frontline numbers? The link you just posted? Wait a second, let me find it. I don't know about this. I've never used this site. Media will load automatically. Go to breakdown. Global and CN. This is Get Your Revenue, though, to be fair. Like, I'm really hesitant to use this website, of all things. It's 121 million. Yeah, so I was right in doing this. Yi is 100 million. Okay. It's not loading ready for me at all. So they made 120 million. Apparently, according to this anyway. But again, I think this is using a multiplier. It seems that this is using a multiplier. This site can go fucking die. Seriously. But the thing is, how accurate are these numbers? Like, where did this person get these numbers from? That's what I'm really curious about. Red is good, yes. In Asian societies, red means good. Historical data, again, 28 million, 40 million there. The thing is, though, this is Get Your Revenue. We don't really know, because multiplies, we don't know. We can estimate. So they're saying, so if we assume this is correct, big assumption, then this China one here, this is all for iOS. So there should be like another double of that. So it should be like, say, 50. It should, well, not really, because ratios would switch around everywhere. Possibly. But like, how do we know? Go to the breakdown part? You mean breakdown? Where's... Again, these are estimations. I don't like using estimations, I'll be quite honest. So total is 18, and for global is 21. So it's saying like they're getting almost half from China alone. Solar Knife, welcome in. There's a breakdown of regions in that video if you rewind back a little. Maybe after. Does it come after? No. Okay, so this is okay. This is China. This is Japan. This is Korea. This is I don't know. I think this is I don't know. I don't know these two. I know these three. I recognize these three. I don't know what these other three on these other two at the end here. I know that this is China, Japan, and South Korea. Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan. Oh, okay. Last one is Europe. Oh. Then Europe and America. But the thing is, though, right? Let's just like take iOS numbers. Just take iOS numbers alone. They're saying that like the iOS numbers for China should be higher than in Japan. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. I love seeing breakdowns like this. It's stupidly interesting. Beats me? Yeah. And in the next page, they include PC as well. But that was all, again, estimations. Again, I'm not sure like how far these are estimations. I want to know like where they got these numbers. CN, JP, KR, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and then EU, ES. Yeah. Hong Kong, Taiwan, EU, ES. Japan includes Android and iOS? Maybe. Interesting. The website you are looking that we're looking at right now didn't update the information since second week from release, so it doesn't have like the full numbers. Graph split by countries. I don't have an AppMagic account, so I don't know if I can do this. Will it let me? No. Yeah, no, the channel flag here. Go to PlayStation 1? PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1? Where's... there's no PlayStation... The reason why I search is because sometimes they'd have the same game, but like in a different... They'll have a track a different market. Play Store. All right. Oh, Play Store 1. I read PlayStation. I don't know why. App Store, Play Store. United Kingdom, United States, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and I'm not sure a lot of these other ones are included because I don't think that they're actually available. Did it show me here? All right. I love seeing this. Iran at 13. Wasn't being played in Iran? Okay, let's go. 27 Japan, 30 in South Korea. I know South Korea absolutely loves Wuthering Waves. Taiwan, 34. Malaysia, 60. Okay. Oh, I know. The lower the number, the better. Just so we're all clear. It seems like Wuthering Waves is really popular in Iran as well. Like, just store-wise. I did not expect that. That's kind of crazy. Philippines, Iran, Macau, South Korea, Iran again. Again, Japan up there. Iran. I'm just reading what it says here. Oh, yeah. revenue's locked. I can't see that. That's funny. Yeah, Ababil. That was a disgusting pun. Interesting. Wow. We look at 10 countries only. Well, in this limit, in this one here, yes. But like, I can't. Some. Is this the, what's the score? Quantifying efficiency of apps featuring placement and featuring. Yes, okay. Just saying how good okay, Fear. This is saying how good it is at tracking. So with Iran being very, very low on the tracking, probably not the most reliable. But they seem pretty confident in their tracking for China. And they're including the App Store, Google Play, and iPhone in here. Just saying, this is what it says. Google Play. Wait, no, they don't have. Okay, fair. To be fair, no. Okay, they showed it on there, but when I opened it up, they didn't have it in here. To be fair. To be completely fair. To be completely fair. That sucks. And check Japan's. Let's have a look. Got Google Play here and iPhone. Some on the iPad. But there's some other different versions here. But these are the more Chinese-based ones. So it's like a 50-50 split between iPhone and Android. Mobile market share in Japan. So iOS has a market of 61 in Japan, while Android sits at 38. So if Android is at 38, why are they doing like more than iPhone? So if Android is at 38% in Japan and iOS and Apple has 61, how is this getting like? So how is Android getting more than half? Based on, okay, how confident they are? Even then, though, it's like, wouldn't they not be more confident? No, that's what I'm saying. How I thought they'd be more confident in that. That's what I'm saying. Really weird. Interesting. So Japan being the top is iffy. Well, not according to mobile spending per country. Japan and South Korea lead in per capita mobile app game spending. So like per capita, I think Japan still very clearly wins. That one's definitely not per capita. That one is definitely not under any scrutiny. And when it comes to certain games, like Japan definitely is bankrolling. Like FGO is definitely for Japan, from Japan. Again, I've never seen this video before in my life. My first time. It's really interesting to see his numbers. I mean, these are numbers. You know? Supposedly. Oh, God, it's getting late. I gotta go. It's almost like midnight for me right now. It's a number. Yes, it is a number. Oh, sorry. Okay, please go to App Magic Show where the CN Android is there. That's fine. I was screening since it's plain false. What video are you reviewing now? Also, as a guest on multipliers, since it's again, the numbers are based on multipliers, and I don't really like believing multipliers. Where the App Magic one isn't really using multipliers; it's more definitive, but fair. Like, okay, for CN Android, you will because nothing else exists, as everyone guesses it based on iOS numbers using a multiplier between 1.75 to 2.5. That's what everyone does, but due to the 28 split, you can assume Android is at least two times as much as iOS. Because the size difference in user base is just that much bigger. Ultimately, there is no real data for CN and Android. I don't disagree with App Magic not having everything, which you agree with now, so my part ends here. Yeah, okay, fine. But like, I don't know if you're still watching, but please, for the love of God, do not say that I'm trying to deceive people. I'm only letting people know what I know and what I've seen. That's all I'm saying. All right? Cool. Hopefully we can end it there. Oh, God. Right. It's time for me to go. I think it's almost heading up to midnight. So, yeah, it's been an interesting one. I've looked at the comments for what Japan thinks about the latest For Lover event and also the Dreamland Deep event. And like just in general, it seems from what we've seen, and I've looked at all of them, that they really don't like the events. Yeah, cherry picking, apparently. Go back and watch the video. So, guys and girls, everyone out there, have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, day, whatever it is, night. Have a fantastic time. And not all the events, but mainly the ones with the chibi ones in there. Just correlation, not causation. But yeah. I need to go to sleep. I will see you all next time. Okay? Bye-bye. Peace.